Hello everybody, this is a video request, and if you have a video request or need some guidance or leadership or wisdom from an older brother type character, because you either don't have an older brother or your older brother's win or your dad's not around, come talk to me, Aaron Clary. I'm the professional asshole. Go to assholeconsulting.com, and it's not just life guidance advice, although that's generally what themes run, but I'll consult you. One guy paid me $35 to do a video about one of my favorite jazz musicians were. That's why, I mean, I'm a whore. You name it, I'll do it. Anyway, we have an email from AB, and AB writes, "Hi Aaron, love your site videos, stumbled across the manosphere a year ago, and for the first time in my life feel like I have some idea of what the hell's going on." Good. Awareness and situational awareness is the first thing. No, there's a problem going on. "I'm looking for advice on my employment, financial, women, general life situation. There's a lot that led me to being in the rut I am now, but you said to be succinct, so I have to leave a lot out. I'm 28, I lack self-confidence, have very low self-esteem, and never been able to get women I want. I work at a call center making shit money because it's the only job I've been able to get, and had to move back with my mother in a boring suburb of a boring city a couple of years ago because I got laid off and ran out of money. I have a bachelor's in finance." Oh, you poor guy. You're just like me. Too bad. "From a shitty state school. Just like me. But that has not been much help in my job situation. Unfortunately, Workless was not out yet at the time, and I had no idea what I was doing. I have $9,000 in my bank account. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good, actually. I had more, but was a victim of knockout game recently. Got hit in the face with something, had some pretty serious eye facial injuries, and had to pay a ton of money in medical bills. I tried seeing a therapist after my hospitalization because I was angry and depressed, but he was clueless about how the real world works now and just wanted me to find some aging slut to marry and follow the standard American life script. I feel trapped because I can't see any way out of the rut I'm in now and feel like time is running out." Well, you're not, okay, your time's not running out. I'll tell you that right now, so I don't forget later. You're 28, time is not running out. Because again, no one's going to take you seriously until you're 35. "I want to stop being such a loser and improve my life, have a fresh start, and move somewhere with better weather, be able to attract women I'm actually attracted to, make friends who have the same mindset about life as the guys who like the blogs I read, and do fun things and not just work and sit in traffic all the time. What should I do?" All right, so you got basically 4 problems. I took notes before. And the reason, and a lot the viewers don't know this, I asked for you to send me a picture, and you sent a picture, and I had several females look at your picture, and you are not an ugly man. They all agreed that you are decent looking. They didn't say you were no freaking George Clooney, but then again, no one is. But no, so looks is not your problem, and you seem to be in good shape and all that. So it is mental. So with the girls, I'll tell you what it boils down to. Cowardice and fear. That's what it is, of getting shot down. The key to success is you got to get over that hurdle, man. You got to get over that hurdle, and you're like, oh God, I'm going to insult them, or I'm going to look like an idiot. Everyone looks like an idiot. It's like ballroom dancing. The irony, the paradox is everybody thinks like, well, I don't know how to dance. I'll look like an idiot. And it's like, well, that's why you take classes. And they don't understand the paradox of the irony that, well, I'm going to look like an idiot if I take classes. Well, you're always going to. No one is born dancing like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. I was horrible. I was a horrible dancer when I first started. I've had 5 women walk off the dance floor with me because that's how bad I was. And there's no getting around that. You are going to suck. Every guy sucks at approaching women and talking to women. You just got to get out there and practice. And you know what? Once you get past that mentality of fear, embarrassment, and pride, like, oh, the girl shot me down. Boo freaking who? You're gonna get shot. I get shot down. If I were to add it all up, I guarantee you I was shot down 90% of the time. And the trick to my success was to not take it personally. I finally got that epiphany and did not, because it doesn't reflect upon you. It's not that you're a loser. You're not. You look good. You're working. You got money. You're certainly doing better than the average 28-year-old. It's just, you gotta realize it's them. Women are so clueless as to what I mean, seriously, you could ask a girl out 1 hour, she'll say no. You ask her out the next hour, hormones or something happen, then now she wants to go out with you. All right? Don't take it personally. You gotta get over that. You gotta suck it up, and that is the key. That is and most men do not want to do it because they're too cowardly. They're too scaredy cat. And otherwise, you're 28, so been post-puberty for what, 14 years roughly? Yeah, about 14, 15 years. Do you want the next 14 years for you to be like, oh, I don't know? No, get out there, get used to getting shot down, don't take it personally, and you just gotta talk to the ladies. Ballroom dancing is a great way to get introduced to women. It's kind of like a nice, polite stepping stone. No guy likes it. No guy likes going up to a girl at a bar. No one does. It's a pain in the ass. Even Roosh, you know, you read through his books, he would just prefer to get straight to the fucking. Every guy would. But no, he is probably the most inured and immune to the rejection and the time and the pain-assery that is known. He still doesn't like it. It's probably a neutral or a low value to him. But yeah, no guy like. But you gotta. I'm sorry. I wish I could say, oh yeah, go hit the gym. Maybe dress a little bit, but I never really did. You know, go ballroom dancing, find activities where there are other women around, and you can talk to them in a social and polite setting. But no, dude, that's the real world. That's why there's so few successful players, is because most men do not have the balls or the temerity or the willingness to just get their asses handed to them. And you gotta do it. That's it. And then if you're like not comfortable around women, tough shit. Go hang out with it. And you know what? You don't have to like seek them out, but just for romantic purposes, just talk to women. You know, be friends with women, interact with women that way, and then you'll inevitably. I never had trouble because I don't know. They make up half the population. I don't know how you can't interact with them. And if you're not, go find some social environment where you do. So that's what the girls. Knockout. Here's the thing with the knockout thing. I know that probably pissed me off, and I totally understand why you would go get therapy, but you gotta realize this. It's like getting struck by lightning or getting a cold. It's not your fault. There's nothing. You gotta realize these aren't humans. They're vermin. They're a virus. They're scum. People that do knockout, you're not gonna control that. Now you can maybe control your environment you're in. That's why I don't go to the ghetto. I really don't. And if I do go to the ghetto, I'm always armed and I'm always looking around. And you don't even have to go to the ghetto. You just need to go like the mall. Anytime there's some punk ass kids around, you just gotta be on your toes. I mean, I live in a very safe town. I still carry my gun in the anticipation some cock motherfucking piece of shit douche walks into my bar in my town and starts shooting up the joint, because that happens. There's instances where like some guy goes off the, wife left him or whatever, he starts shooting up a Hardee's or a McDonald's. That's why I always carry. That's why I always pay. I always sit facing the door. It's just things like that. But aside from those measures you can take, there was nothing you could do to stop it. That's not your fault. That's not your problem. It is like a freak of nature. It is like getting struck by lightning. So, if anything, you're probably angry about that society has degraded this level, and that, like, my God, I got to live the rest of my life worrying about shit like this happening. Yeah, you do. You also got to worry about getting hit by trucks. You also got to worry about dying of cancer. Do what you can within your control, and then there's nothing else you can do, and then don't let it ruin your life. That's the whole other thing. Don't let that ruin your life. You look like your face you look normal. I don't know. I hope your vision is all right. But yeah, and here's what, you want your revenge? You see any thug-ass kid with his pants down below his fucking balls, you fucking discriminate against him. I know, how prejudiced. Yeah, no, that's the cost. That's the consequence. You see ghetto thug activity, you see a bunch of trailer trash hick douches, oh, dang, diggly dang. Go to Wyoming, you'll see. Yeah, discriminate. Don't invest in those towns. Don't go to that town. Don't patronize the town. Stay out of that town. Don't get gas in that town, or that part of town. So, stay alert, bring mace, get a gun, something. Their career. I'm sorry, dude, finance sucks. And you would have thought that would have been a decent career because of the math, and, finance, insurance, and all that. That's a significant percent of the population. But as you're realizing, as I did, no, it's ass-kissing and brown-nosing. So you have a couple options. One, you could try and become a banker and sell your soul and just lie your ass off. And I did that for a couple of years. And it worked. You just gotta check your brain out at the door and realize it's ass-kissing and brown-nosing. That's all it is. There's it's sales. So maybe give it a shot. Again, it takes a real mind change, a real mental, psychological change to achieve that zen. But I can understand if you can't do it. That means you gotta find something else to do. Well, here's your options. Military, I always recommend the military. That'll take your mind off a lot of shit, because you'll be pressed with more serious matters, like not having the drill instructor beat the fucking shit out of you. And oh crap, I gotta run 6 miles with 100 pounds of gear? God, I'm thirsty. You know, it'll take your mind off of things. Otherwise, I don't know, you know, okay, you're living with your mom, that's not the worst thing. I don't know a lot of 28-year-olds that got $9 grand post-medical problems in cash saved. I don't have $9 grand in saved up. I don't. That's an achievement. So it tells me you got a work ethic and you have good fiscal discipline. Maybe just, you know, boring house, boring suburb, whatever, okay. But that's not the worst. It's not mentally rewarding. It's not where you want to go. I'm sure maybe it hurts in your dating life, but don't be so ashamed of that just necessarily yet. Still, yeah, you're almost 30. You probably got to get out and go do something. So your next option is to move. Where? Anywhere. It sounds like you're in a rut. Like I was in a rut too. Everyone's in a rut. And it takes, sometimes you just got to move. And that will change your environment. You don't even know what your problem is, but there is something in your town, something in your environment, your repetitive behavior, something about where you, something, you're not even conscious about it. Something in your town is fucking with you. Not purposely or conscious, not like there's a person conspiracy against you. There's just something that is preventing you from going. And sometimes you guys just gotta change your environment. I went to Wyoming because I was so depressed about living in Minnesota and the cold and all this other shit. I want to go out and actually make money. And I went out there and realized, you know, sometimes you realize, boy, it wasn't that bad. I mean, there are places worse than Minneapolis. Went to Europe, holy shit, you think the U.S. has got problems? Oh my God. No fucking way are you ever going to get me to live over there. No way. So you just need to change your environment, not just to change your perspective, but you will also maybe find something great and hopefully. When I went out west, I mean, I was paid good money and finally had that lump of cash that I could pay down my mortgage to the point that a bank would fucking refinance me. So I wasn't paying 6 3/8%. You just got to make that move. Otherwise, I guarantee you one thing, you stay in there, in that town that doesn't agree with you for whatever unconscious reason, things are not going to change. Now, where to move, I always recommend no state income tax states. So Tennessee is one of the more recent ones, but I don't know, Tennessee. Florida is a great time. I love Florida. Las Vegas, go to Nevada, say hi to Matt Baldoni. What else? Washington State does not have income tax. Where are the other ones? Texas, South Dakota. But, you know, I'm with you on that weather thing. Go south, man. If I was a young person, I'd be in Texas or Florida or Las Vegas. I also like Colorado, even though there's state income taxes there, because that state has so much cool shit. Mountains, canyoning, whitewater rafting, ruins, desert. And it's kind of central, but that's just it. So if you're not making a lot of money, you don't mind paying a little bit of state income taxes. I definitely, and Denver's a great town. Denver is, I really, but that's me personally. So I'd say, you know what, with your $9,000, start hitting up Craigslist or Indeed.com. Go find some fucking job anywhere. And you can always do the Bakken oil field thing. You don't make a ton of money. It's got to suck. You know, you're not gonna have much of a social life. But yeah, man, get the fuck out of there. Go. You know, they got oil fields in Texas, Louisiana, but they got state income taxes. But go change your environment. Go move. If you got to buy a truck or a van and live in your van, go get some experience. Get out. Just get out. I think that's even more important than your girl issue, because I think it's not like, oh, you got to solve this problem that you have. It's not that you have a problem. You just got to get out. In other words, if the plane ain't working, you can't send it up to fight. And you got to fix whatever it is that is holding you down before you can even bother really. I mean, you can always ask girls out. It doesn't really stop you. But I would do that. Go to a different area and try that. And then finally with friends, yeah, you know what? Internet's great. Most of my social activity now is on the internet, and what's great is you're going to find a lot of like-minded people. Because you have access to all 7 billion people on the planet. Back before your time, back when we were young, when I was young, you were nothing. You weren't even in existence. You were stuck with the people in your geographic proximity. And now you can find anyone on the internet. Now, I still understand you got to meet in meet space. And And yeah, you gotta have that personal interaction. Like I said, meetup is a great way, although boy, there's some really lame groups. Running groups, ballroom dancing, something. Find a group, even if it's a book reading club, although that's kind of nerdy. Find a group of people, some kind of club or something. So you meet people, and maybe you find that when you move to a different place. In any case, so yeah, just keep plugging away. But with the girls, suck it up, man. Just suck it up and start talking. Even though you're gonna feel like a fucking idiot, start talking to them. No one's good. No one is good. Go ballroom dancing, some social activity with them. Knockout, not your fault. Don't fucking worry about it. Just be prepared next time. I beg and plead somebody fucking come try something with me, because I'm ready, man. I'm fucking ready. So don't let it happen twice. But realize it ain't your fault. Career, get the fuck out of Dodge, go do something. I don't know, south, no taxes. Consider the military, might take your mind off of things. And then your friends, yeah, just you can do the previous 3 things. You'll find them, you will. If not, you always got the manosphere and the internet, and you'll meet interesting people online. At least they'll give you your brain that stimulation it needs. Anyway, hope it helps. And you certainly ain't ugly. Don't worry about that. You're a good-looking kid. You just gotta try different tactics. That's all we got. Tools.